Alrighty guys, so today I'm gonna do another review. I mean, I haven't reviewed anything in a long time, and this time it's a Pac Man Plug and Play. So basically, this is something like many years ago, around like 2009 or 2010. I happened to found this in Rite Aid, and I picked this up because everyone knows that they want to play Pac-Man in their own home. So yeah, this thing doesn't take cartridges, but it has games built into it. It has many Namco arcade classics like Pac Man, Galaga, and more built into it. And yeah, this is what it looks like. So we have the A button, B button, and we have this, and the stick could even be twisted because it may be needed for some games. Here's the power button, and here's the menu button. I mean, this resembles the average coin slot and return slot that you'll see in a normal coin-operated arcade machine. And this thing doesn't have an AC adapter. This thing takes AA batteries. I'm assuming 4 of them. I mean, you need a screwdriver in order to open up the battery cover. I mean, the battery life on this thing is good. I mean, I've had it for years. I mean, I didn't play it that much. I mean, I played it many times before, including, I mean, a few of my gameplays like Pac Man Plus, I've used this thing. So if you turn it on, which I'm going to do now, the menu button flashes a red light. And it also has its own connector. So it basically has these AV cables. I mean, there is no red one, but there is a white and a yellow one. I mean, normally in an RCA or AV connector, red and white would stand for the audio and yellow would be the video. I mean, as you can see on my Bluetooth audio adapter, where I have a subwoofer connected through red and white RCAs, and yellow would just normally be the video. So now I'm just gonna hook this thing up and show you a few games on it. Alrighty, so now we're gonna take a look at some games. First up is Bosconian, and I'm not sure if a lot of you have heard of it. Basically, the goal is to destroy these enemy bases, and you have to watch out for enemies that get in your way. I mean, you could destroy some of the turrets and stuff. You could also destroy mines, as well as rocks. And this is how you destroy the base. You have to line it up with the red thing, and yeah, and that's how you complete a level, by destroying all the bases. And sometimes enemies will come in formations. And now levels completed. On to the next game. Next we have Xevious. It's like your average space shooter, except it's not in space. You can basically shoot these things, and you click A to shoot these things, but you could also blow up these things by pressing B. I mean, this is one of those Namco games that many of you may have not heard of. I mean, this game's very hard. I mean, I have to do a gameplay of it. But anyways, on to the next game. Here's Galaxian. Here's a harder and more frustrating version of Galaga. I mean, it's like Galaga, except only harder and more frustrating. Anyways, on to the next game. The next game is just plain old Galaga. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of it. I mean, I've seen these in arcades. I mean, I'm good at this game. Anyways, on to the next game. Here's a game called Rally X. Basically, these red cars are chasing you if they get all the flags. And if they crash into you, you die. And keep in mind, the red cars are faster than the blue ones. And if they happen to get any closer to you, then you can just stop them like this. But using that smoke screen thing may drain your fuel. And also, I have to mention the fuel. If you're out of fuel, you will die. But anyways, on to the next game. The next game is just simple Pac Man. Sorry, my mic was gonna do its auto shutdown thing. Anyways, on to the next game. Now we have an unusual version of Pac-Man called Pac Man Plus. It's basically the same exact maze except it's green. And instead of fruit, you have things like Coca-Cola. And also the ghosts transform into smaller ghosts with leaves on the top. And also the Coke makes them invisible, and you can, if you touch them, their eyeballs go back. Sometimes the big dots make the red one visible. In later levels, it'll make the entire maze invisible. I mean, I've seen this thing in arcades before, but it's very rare to find. But anyways, on to the next game. One of my favorite Pac-Man games, Super Pac-Man. Basically, if you get the keys, you unlock a part of the level. And if you match those two things, then it just gives you a lot of points. I just have one more dot left. And the big green ones make it so you can crash through the walls without a key. Anyways, on to the next game. My least favorite Pac-Man game, Pac-Man Plug. Alright, so I'll show you some Pac-Man Plug. It's not my favorite Pac-Man. On to the next game. Mappy. Basically, the goal is to get all the items without letting the cats catch you. You could open the door like this, and the colored doors, like, emit like a supersonic wave or something. No. Next game, we have the well-known game Dig Dug. So basically, you shoot this arrow at enemies, and when you eliminate them all, then the level's completed. Anyways, next game. This is the last game on here, which is pole position. And this is the game where you have to twist the joystick.
The road.
You move by pressing A and you change from low to high by pressing B. Anyways, that's it, and hope you all enjoyed the review, and more videos will be coming soon. I'll see you on the next video.